D.C. Mayor Vincent Gray and several other area council members in the city are out of jail this morning. They were staging a sit-in yesterday.
They're upset over restrictions placed on the district as part of the federal budget deal. Mayor Vincent Gray joins us live from his home in Southeast Washington. Mayor Gray, thank you very much for being with us. I know you had just a few hours to get together. You said you were proud to be arrested yesterday, but one arrest, what difference will that make? What does the city have to do now to get the budget deal that the city can use?
I think we've got to have a sustained effort, Andrea, and we've got to have more people involved in this. One of the concerns I've had is that these injustices have gone on for some time, but not enough residents have stood up to say this is an absolute injustice and an outrage. And what I'm hopeful now is that after yesterday's event, we'll have more people who will join with us in expressing our outrage at what has been done.
Mayor Gray, do you think you've been heard by doing this? Have you gotten any phone calls of support from people within the federal government?
Well, frankly, we didn't even get released from jail last night until 1 a.m. So it's too early to have gotten any calls. But I think the effort now has to be in our hands. We have to make it clear that we resent these riders being placed on our budget. In fact, we resent having to send our budget to the Congress in the first place because these are district taxpayer dollars that we're talking about, not federal dollars, and they shouldn't be caught up in this.
Mike asked about support from the federal government. The Washington Post is reporting almost that the Obama administration, in essence, may have thrown the district under the bus. They're reporting that the president told Speaker Boehner that he would give them D.C. abortion if they could get a budget deal. Do you feel that you don't have a friend at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
Well, at this stage, I think we have to assume that people need to step up and express their friendship. Historically, it's been assumed that Republicans weren't our friends and Democrats were our friends. I think now we have to assume that we ask everybody, where do you stand on this issue? That includes Republicans and Democrats in the Congress, and frankly, I'd love to see the president stand up and say he does support the District of Columbia.
So, Mayor, where do you go next? Is it another protest? Are there phone calls? Or other things going to be organized? What happens?
Well, I'm already getting emails, and we're seeing, people tweeting. There's an expression already across the District of Columbia of people who are wanting to get involved. We've got Emancipation Day coming up this week, and that's a celebration, of course, of the slaves being freed in the District of Columbia in April of 1862. So it's an opportunity for us to express our views on this issue, and with this vote coming up, I'm hoping that we can mobilize large numbers of people in the district to express, again, our anger, our outrage, our resentment for this kind of intervention and interference with the district's life.
D.C. Mayor Vincent Gray, thank you for speaking with us this morning.
Thank you, Andrea.